Greetings, beautiful people of Kickstarter. I am Avon, the master barista of Prosperity, and I am here with another State of the Game update. You may notice the background changed. First big thing is I moved. That's part of the reason I've been a little quiet. I think I may have mentioned that in the last video, but I was in the process of moving, and that takes a lot of time and a lot of resources, especially since it's just little old me. Don't have anybody to help me out, so it's taken a couple weeks for me to get my things together, get them into the new space, and I'm also still in the process of looking for a permanent home, and that's been taking a big chunk of my personal time, which has left me with really only the headspace to look at the most critical things for all of the projects I have going on. That being said, if that was the only thing going on, I would have more to talk about today. But it's not the only thing going on. You may have heard about a power shortage in China, and unfortunately our game is caught up in that. So our manufacturer for a minute thought that we were going to be able to skate in underneath it because our project is kind of small and quick, but unfortunately they haven't been able to escape the rationing and the restrictions just like everybody else. So the whole country basically is facing a power shortage. Everybody is getting their power rationed to them, and there's nothing that we can do to change that. And I am sorry to deliver that news, but it's just kind of the state of the world at the moment. We're not the only ones being affected by it. There are people a lot bigger than us, including my day job at REI, that are affected by this, because even if your product is not made in China, a lot of stuff gets routed through China, and China not being at full capacity has a domino effect over the entire global freight industry. And I've posted a couple links from NPR and Business Insider and BBC down below, so you all can get more context on that situation if you want to. That being said, there's a few consequences that come with that. So we don't know when we're going to get our master production copy, and we need that master production copy in order for me to finish the rest of the design on the project, because to finish the luminary box, to make the luminary boxes, we need that master production copy so I know how big everything is exactly, so I can make sure that all the components fit. Right now the only thing we have is the metal coins, which is great, but that's not the whole game. And the stuff that I make as a prototype is not going to be the same depth as the stuff that's going to come off the production line. So I need to make sure everything is here, so I don't make a bunch of wooden boxes for you all that don't fit your components. That would suck. We also are not going to be able to make tea without the master production copy, because without our stamp of approval, our manufacturer can't then calculate how long it's going to take them to make the game, which gives us our window for making tea, because while we're good at making tea, and tea does keep on the shelf for quite some time, we don't have, a big pressurized room just sitting around. So if we made tea right now and the game didn't show up until, let's say, April, then the tea would be sitting around in storage for like 4 months in an uncontrolled space, and it will get stale. So we don't want to do that to you. So we're not going to be making tea until we know when the game is going to be here. There are some fun things that we can work on since we're not going to have product, and that's going to be the 2 digital versions of the game. I'm going to fix the Steam version of the game because I figured it out. I'm going to make a whole blog post about it. It was real confusing. Tabletop Simulator is not great to work with, but I did it. And I'll share that in a future update. 2, Tabletopia will get updated with all of the files I sent to press, so that way the 2 versions of the game match, and then you can still play the game over the holidays without actually having the physical copy. And 3, we're going to get started on the 2-player version of the game in earnest. We've got like the top level design done, but we really need to drill down and finish designing what the 2-player experience is going to be. We were going to wait until we had the NPC to get started on that, but we might as well just do it now and make sure that you can play it with the digital versions of the game over the holidays. Oh, one more thing. Convention appearances. So, San Diego Comic-Con is going to be a thing this year. Thanksgiving weekend. We will be going there to demo Thug Life, which is Jason's game, Cantankerous Cats, which is my first game, and Prosperity, which is the game that we made all together down there in San Diego. If you're in the area, you don't have anything going on Thanksgiving, feel free to drop by, visit us at the table. And we're also going to be giving a couple panels about what it's like to make a game, and it's going to be great. I also might be going to PAX Unplugged in December, but that will be a post for the future. Thanks again for joining us. I really appreciate all the support, and we will be doing our best to keep you all up to speed with everything that is going on in our little corner of the world. Stay safe out there, take care of each other, and remember to be kind.